Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Football Manager 2024 as we continue our road to glory run with FARSLEY CELTIC in the Vanarama National North. For now, again, I said that in the last episode. I definitely say it this episode because we're only 1 point away from getting promoted. So it will happen in today's episode. I'm pretty confident of that. Hopefully in the first game, because it is a home game against Brackley is who it's going to be against. Let's get right into it, though. All right, here we are. As you can see, pretty good results overall. We did draw against South Shields, although considering they beat us 4-0 the last time we played them, I guess the draw is pretty decent. We also beat Buxton 2-0, so that was good stuff there. With them, Solomon Duffy picking up some goals in Oxford City. Stevenson Duffy picking up goals against Buxton. Nadine picking up a goal against Kings Lynn. Beckman picking up our only goal against South Shields. And then against Hereford, we tried to draw this game, but as you can see, Solomon and Ojungu both picking up goals in very, very late in the game to save us the victory and let us be able to go for the win or go for the title today. If they hadn't done that, it wouldn't have been the end of the world if we had drawn that game, because obviously we're so far ahead. But we would have I think we would have had to play the Bishop Stortford game for sure to get that extra point. So we need one more point because as of right now, we are 15 points clear of FC Halifax. So one more point will get it done. So hopefully we can get that 1 point against Brackley. Here's the team we're bringing today. We got Green and Go, Giblin on the left, Katanek on the right, Ward and Lecky in the middle, Wallace and Beckman ahead of them. Actually, we're going to play Curl today. He wants a little more game time. Let's give him a chance today. Solomon on the left wing with him on the right wing. And we're going to play Nadine and Ojungu up front. Solomon's there. Stevenson's on the bench right now. So we'll play this right now, see what this gets for us. Let's go ahead and bring Duffy onto the bench as well. As you can see, we do have a few trials that I'm trying to bring in. If any of them turn out to be anything, these are youngsters that the top clubs released. So we're going to take a look at them and see if they turn out to be anything worth signing. And if they do, I will bring you guys back and we'll talk about that later. But we'll go and go with this team. Give a little bit of rotation here because obviously we just need 1 point in these last 5 games. So I can rotate a little bit here without too much fear. Although again, it would be nice to get the win, get the title in front of our home fans. So hopefully we can get that done. And then if we do, we'll probably play youngsters for the rest of the season, honestly. Do not be surprised if we lose some games towards the end of the season, because I'm probably going to pick out some youngsters and see if there's anybody there that is worth playing, just to kind of see what they got. Early corner kick coming here for Brackley. Come on, guys. Oh, don't let them have this one. Oh, we got so lucky there. So lucky there. I mean, this is not our best squad out here right now. Maybe I should have put our best squad out there just to put the exclamation point on it, but I still feel like this squad is capable of at least getting a draw at home against Brackley. There's Ojungu with the ball. He's going to get over to Solomon. Solomon's going to get it back to Wallace, up to Giblin, over to Nadine. Nadine, I was going to say, he's got to score from there. He's got to score from there. There we go. 6 goals for the season for Nadine. He's not been outstanding, but he's not been bad. I guess what the best way to put it is he's been efficient, but when you compare him against our other strikers, he does not even look like he's in their class. There's nothing wrong with Nadine whatsoever. By the way, I did mention Giblin, that I would love to renew the contract for Giblin. I forgot Giblin is on loan. I don't think we're going to get to keep Giblin. He's played so well this season. I'm pretty sure his club's going to want to keep him. So we'll see what happens with that, but I would be surprised if we're able to get Giblin from them. Although I didn't check to see when his contract expires with them. I suppose it's always possible we could get an end of contract renewal with them. You never know. Unlikely, but you never know. If they're smart, they'll renew the contract before we even have a chance at it. And we're not going to pay for him. We're not going to send money out for him or anything like that. That would be crazy. 110 points right now if the current thing holds. That is insane. Absolutely insane. We've probably got a higher goal differential than more than half the teams have gotten goals this season. There's Ward over to Lecky. Lecky pushing the ball up to Witham over to Nadine. Oh, he wanted that one so bad. It did not go in for him. That was close. That was a good shot. I'll give him. I said I want him on target. That technically wasn't on target. I'll let you have that one. That one was close enough to being on target that I'll let you have that one. That was a lightning bolt. There's Witham. Witham just doesn't even get close. Ten shots, only one on target. I mean, the guys are just shooting out there for fun at this point. Come on, guys. The draw is okay, but let's not give up the draw before halftime. Like that. Exactly like that. Oh, boy. We're going to lose this game, and I'm going to have to play the second game. I mean, I'm going to play it anyway, but we're going to have the award ceremony not in front of our home fans. That's going to be the sad part. All right, guys, come on. Come on. That definitely needs to improve our shooting. I agree with that. One shot on target out of 10 is not good enough. All right, let's go finish this. Let's go finish this. We're going to bring Solomon back up front. I think I usually play a jingle on the left. I don't know if it matters. And we're going to bring Stevenson in. Let's get this done. Nadine's played well, and it's not Nadine's fault. But let's go with our... You know what? Maybe actually I don't do this. Because it's not Nadine's fault. Let's just bring a jingle out. We'll leave Nadine in there. And that'll do that. We'll give Nadine the benefit of the doubt here. That he's playing well today. And it's not his fault, so... But I still want to bring Stevenson in, obviously. And we've got the higher XG. We definitely should be scoring a goal. But something tells me this might be a type of game that's going to go against... Oh, Beckman! Good takeaway by Beckman. That was some speed there, getting to that ball first. I mean, it was not the most powerful pass in the world, but he got there. There's Nadine. Not sure what that was, but Ward picks that one back up, thankfully. He gets it up to Nadine. Nadine's playing pretty deep here. He's going to get up to Solomon. Solomon just couldn't get on the end of that one. He was there, but I think it looked like it hit his back heels, unfortunately. Threw off his rhythm there. And unfortunately, here comes Barackley on the attack. All right, Green's there. And again, it draws fine, but I think our fans want to see us win this after how good we've done this season. Let's not let off the gas here at the end. There's Nadine up to Solomon. Solomon gets it up to Stevenson. Stevens through. He's going to get this goal. There we go. Stevenson's not going to let us down on that one. Oh, I forgot to... I didn't mean to put Nadine on the left wing. I mean, it's fine because Stevenson scored. That's the reason why Nadine's deep, because when I did the swap arounds, I swapped Nadine over, not... I meant to swap Stevenson over. It worked out. We got lucky, but I definitely would have changed that here. A little humorous that it did in fact work out. I mean, Stevenson's a perfectly fine goal scorer. I have no problem him being up front. I'm going to swap him up to the 70-minute mark when I swap the other guys around. No problem having Stevenson up there. It's just Nadine's not quite as strong on that left wing, I don't think. There's Ward, gets it up to Solomon. Solomon over to Witham. Witham just gives it away, buddy. That's not normal for you, my friend. There's Ward picking that one up at least. Lucky up to Solomon. Solomon over to Curl. Curl is going to curl the ball over to Nadine. Okay, Nadine's not quite close to that one. Wasn't enough curl on that one. There's Nadine, gets it inside. Stevenson's there. Oh, that one should have just gone in. The goalkeeper was out of position. Good defense by the defender, obviously. Let's go ahead and swap these guys around because, again, yeah, Nadine's not really supernatural over there. Neither is Stevenson, but we know Stevenson can play there. Like, we've played him there all season. And they are inside forward, so in a way, it's almost like we have 4 strikers. I guess if you look at it from that perspective. Let's bring... Honestly, let's bring Witham out. Witham, give Duffy a chance. Duffy's played well for us this season. Give him a good chance to be out here for the potential championship winning game. There's Beckman with the ball. Going to get it back to Giblin. Wish we could keep him. Stevenson now with the ball. He's going to push up this left-hand side. He's got some guys in the middle. Can he get it to him? He's going to get to Duffy over here on the right. He's not able to get to Duffy. There's Curl, though. Up to Beckman. Beckman just turns around and shoots. 7 goals for Beckman. That's pretty good. 7 goals for Beckman, even. That's pretty solid. I think this would be a sold-out stanza at this point, but our fans just aren't quite as enthusiastic as I would like them to be. Hopefully they get there someday. I mean, there'd be no point in building a new stadium right now because there's just not enough fans to populate the one we got. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Don't really know. Let's get Giblin out. He's a little bit tired. He's played well, but let's get Khan on here. That'll be fine. And we should be able to finish this out, get our trophy celebration, and then just play the next game for funsies. Stevenson, we're winning by 3-1. He's like, no, I need another goal. I think he actually dropped down to second in the league. Or was it Solomon? Whoever is the first between the two dropped down to second in the league. And so I can imagine they want to chase down that lead and get the outright goal scoring title. I don't know if that's enough, but he did get 2 today. We'll see. Oh, come on. That's all right. That's all right. Let's hope we get our award ceremony right now, but I'd have one more highlight here. There's Solomon chasing that one down. He's just going to get it across. Stevenson. Oh, he wanted his hat trick. Oh, that would have been epic. To be fair, this might be one of Stevenson's last games. I don't think he makes a step up with us. But there's our trophy celebration. We've already done this with Buxton once, but not with this much style. This was definitely more of a exclamation point of promotion than anything we did with Buxton. So I think FARSLEY Celtic has a better chance of staying up next season. Hopefully that means we have a better chance of not getting fired. There's the fireworks. Good job, team. Good job. Proud of you guys. This team is definitely growing on me. Team is definitely growing on me. All right, let's get to the post-match. Let's get to the dressing room. Absolutely brilliant. Champions. We are the I'm sorry. 15 points clear of FC Halifax. And we could preserve, you know, the majority of that if we were to actually play out the season with starters, but we're not going to do that. Board sets initial budget for next year. No transfer, which is fine. But, you know, I don't know. It's not a terrible boost in wage budget. I don't know if it's going to be enough. It's going to be really hard to see once we get in there. Hopefully the boys that we have on the team right now don't want more. They're all part-time currently. And honestly, I'm not even going to ask to be professional next season, even though it would be nice. We don't have the money for professional. If we went on some sort of FA Cup run and got some money that way, then I definitely would have liked to get that. But not going to happen here. Solomon on form. Pair assist for Solomon, actually. All right, how did we do? How is No, they just can't quite catch him. Stevenson did get a couple goals there, but he's still 2 goals behind Vaughn for Geisley here. Geisley, who's down, where are they? Way down here in 18th place. Wow. But the fact that we've got 2 guys that are approaching 30 goals, I may play these 2 guys out just because they deserve a chance. I didn't hit the wrong thing. I want to hit goals. And then Ojungo even. He's on 19. He's not going to catch him, I don't think. We might play these guys a little bit here just to give them a chance to get the title. I think it'd be worth it, especially Stevenson. Because again, I don't think he makes a step up with us. I mean, he might come with us, but I think he's gonna be back up. All right, we'll be right back for game number 2 against Bishop's Stortford. Or you know what? I might actually just play the rest of these and bring you guys back for Gainsborough. I think that'll be better. I'll play the rest of these offline. I'll bring you guys back for the very last game for Gainsborough, just so you can see where we end up. So we'll be right back for that. All right, I actually brought you back. I only hit the spacebar once to advance a little bit, but I just thought this was pretty funny. Literally, all 4 of our attackers are in the the player of the season candidates. I mean, Ojungu, Solomon, Stevenson with him. That's amazing. I love the fact that all 4 of them got in it. I could definitely believe that Solomon Stevenson would for sure get in. Ojungu, I believe he deserves it, but I wasn't sure if he would get in as well. Actually, he's got one of the higher ratings, and then Witham was actually a little bit more of a surprise because, don't get me wrong, as good as Witham's been, it's impressive to get 4 guys on this list. Now, obviously, we can't vote for our own guys. Usually what I do here is I vote for whoever's the lowest and hope that everybody else votes for our guys. Who's going to win? I actually have no idea. I think Solomon deserves it, but I kind of hope that Stevenson wins it. Again, kind of as a applause, like, see you off. You know, you've done it. You've had a good career. This is a great way to end your career, kind of that type of thing. Solomon's going to have more chances to win this type of thing, I guess is really what I'm getting at. So we'll vote for Wickham here, just because, I mean, obviously, if I can't vote for my own players, I'm not going to vote for somebody else who doesn't deserve it over my own players, to be honest. So we'll see what happens with that. Actually, do we get that back immediately? Kind of curious here. Doesn't look like it. Okay, I'll bring you guys back if we get that back, or again for that last game. All right, I'm actually going to bring you guys back early again, because we got a reasonably interesting youth intake. I mean, at this level, having a single player worth anything, which this Mark Bates looks like he might be worth something, is good. It's also possible Nakiri here. He's not as good, but not terrible either. So a couple defensive midfielders, I'll take it. And these guys down here, you know, might be able to get something out of them for selling them on someday. I don't think they're ever going to make our starting team, but these 2 guys have the potential to make our starting team, which is pretty awesome. Hopefully that works out. Just want to show that off to you guys. I am working on getting a few youngsters in as well for other things, for these trials that we took on. I'm actually going to try to sign all 3 of those. Again, if they do sign, I will show you guys those at that time. We did lose the Bishop Stortford game. I played like 5 youngsters, literally 5 guys off the U squad. So honestly, we only lost by a goal. I'm actually okay with that. But we're about to play Geisley. Again, I'll bring you guys back for Gainsborough. I just kind of want to show you the intake along the way here. All right, we're back for our final game. Without trying to, we actually won 2 more games. I'm playing still youngsters primarily, although I did play in both Bishop Stortford and Geisley. I played Solomon and Stevenson just to see if they can get those couple extra goals that they need. Neither of them scored in those, although Gary Waters scored in both of these games. In fact, he scored 2 goals against Geisley. We've seen Gary Waters before. Gary Waters scored up here against AFC Sudbury when we had a whole bunch of injuries and we had to try and dig deep into our youngster squad. Now, Gary Waters is not, I don't think he'll ever make the main team, right? Because he's 3 gray stars right now. He's not even, quite ready. He's 16 years old, though. Unfortunately, his potential just isn't good. Now, if this was 5-star potential, absolutely this would be a guy for our future, but he's going to develop too slowly and get to this star rating before, by the time he gets to his rating, his potential ability, we're going to be past that potential ability is my only concern. So he looks like a decent player, but not a decent player for us in the long run. So, but that's how that went down. Again, Solomon and Stevenson did not pick up their goals yet. We're going to give them another chance today because we are going to go ahead and just play all of our starters today, just because why not? Let's let them run out in front of the home fans, get their standing ovations, applause, all that kind of stuff, and we'll see what we can go from there. So here's the team. We got Green and Go, Giblin on the left, Katanek on the right, Ward and Leckie in the middle, Wallace and Beckman ahead of them, Stevenson on the left wing, Witham on the right wing, and Solomon and Ojungu up front. I suppose what I could do is bring Khan in, just not play the Lonies. And that might be actually just the better bet. I'd still play everybody else, but just the Lonies can probably sit out for this. We can bring Leverett in for Beckman, just to get a little bit of something for our actual star players here. And I think that'll be okay. We'll leave these guys on the bench. I'm okay with that, I think. Yeah, I think that looks good. Although we don't have a defensive midfielder on the bench. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's bring... We'll bring you in for Nadine. I don't think we're going to be playing Nadine today anyway. All right, let's go see what this team can do. Let's see if we can get just a couple more goals for some of these guys. It's possible, probably not, but it'd be nice to try. You never know. And at the very least, we can get them out in front of the fans one more time this season as champions. Going up against 4-4-2. 117 points total. 79 goal differential. Won by 16 points as of right now. That's insane. That's even with the loss thrown in there. You know, we just kind of threw a game away because of the youngsters and stuff. Although we didn't really throw the game away. They almost won. The youngsters almost won. We're not really getting anything, are we? Really not. I mean, I could tell the guys demand more and stuff like that, but honestly, it's the last game of the season. Just let them have fun. I don't even know if I even care that they do anything. I mean, I'll tell them I'm not happy, but one thing I am going to do is I'm going to come in here. I'm going to go in possession. Just have fun. Be expressive. Chill. Do whatever you want. I'm not going to judge you guys. Just go do whatever you want to do. It might ruin my entire tactic, but you know, I don't mind. Just have some fun out there. There's Stevenson with the ball. I don't know why. I think this highlight might just be... I don't know if this is real or not. Hard to tell sometimes. There's Witham. Good takeaway by Witham. Gets it over Stevenson. Stevenson's going to push the ball up. He's got a couple guys in the middle. Can he get it to one of them, or is he just going to do it all himself? He's got to do it himself. It was going for the goal. He made the goalkeeper do it. Make a move. All right, corner kick coming in from Witham. All right. Good save by their goalkeeper. There's Lecky with the ball here. Lecky gets that one back. Wallace over to Witham. Witham up to Ojungu. He does get it. Ojungu's just going to go for goal here, and he gets it. So Ojungu's the one that gets the goal, not Solomon or Stevenson. That's all right. It doesn't matter. Solomon with that ball over to Witham. Witham to Wallace, up to Ojungu. Ojungu over in this left-hand side. Can he get to somebody in the middle? He does get to Stevenson. Over to Leverett. Not able to get that one in, unfortunately. And that is potentially the end of that highlight. No, the highlight does continue. Like Gainsborough might be getting something here. All right, we'll do our first sub here. Solomon not playing especially well. We'll get Ben Ward out on his yellow card, though. Cabinet can come in, I guess. Curl with the ball. Gets it up. Witham's going to be able to run onto this one. He's going to be able to get inside. No, he's just going to go for himself. That almost went in. That almost went in. It would be funny if Witham and Ojungu are the ones that get goals instead of Stevenson and Solomon. Don't think we're going to be able to keep any of our loanies here. I think they're all pretty much played well enough that their clubs are going to want to keep them there. We'll see if we can do it. Stevenson does pick one up. 28 goals. He's not going to get 30, I don't think, but he came close. He came real close. Amazing way to end his career. I mean, he probably still has another year or two left of his career, but you got to think that he's like, okay, this is like the highlight of my career right here. I can't imagine he's played better than this. All right, we'll go ahead and do another sub here. Do I just get Solomon out just because he's just kind of bleh right now? We'll bring Khan out. We'll get Giblin in there. Come on, guys. Give it up. 20 shots. I mean, we're winning by 2 goals, and their goalkeeper has a 7.2 rating. We have just shot at him all day, and he's blocked a lot, apparently. There's Giblin making a good move. Oh, see, there goes again. Their goalkeeper's playing really good so far. I mean, you don't see many guys getting into 7.2 ratings after giving up 2 goals. But we are in a 3.3 XG, so that's a big part of it. All right, let's go ahead and get eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's move Stevenson up to striker in place of Solomon. And we'll bring Abby in here. And that'll be it. That's all she wrote for this season. This amazing, possibly one of the best ever Football Manager seasons I've had, personally. I mean, we're going to win the league by 19 points. Absolutely insane performance by these guys. And that's with having very little rotation, having injuries, so many injuries. Still pulled it through. I'm impressed. I'm excited to see what's going to happen next year. So Jungo getting up another goal. 24 for him. Stevens picking up an assist. Give him some credit as well, right? Now, Stevenson's contract does extend into next year. So he'll be at the team. I'll probably have him as a backup. I can't imagine he'll be a starter for us. But he'll definitely be around, I'm sure. Teaching his educated wisdom ways to some of the youngsters, hopefully. But there we go, guys. Absolutely astounding way to end the season. A really, really amazing, incredible season. Yeah. Stevenson obviously on form, buddy. I'm assuming at the end of the day, we did not get... Yeah, he just fell a little bit short. Vaughn up there, even a guy from Brackley passing him as well. He did take average rating lead. Solomon third. Stevenson actually had the most assists, so there you go. I mean, come on, being here and here is impressive. Not only, I mean, he facilitated 43 goals. That's a lot of goals from one player. Oh, it's a lot of goals from one player. Yeah, really good stuff. There's a Jungu. He actually had the most expected goals, interestingly enough. Although he overachieved his expected goals, which is kind of funny. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Solomon overachieved his expected goals by more than Stevenson. Stevenson not even on this list, so he wasn't that far off. Yeah. I don't know. Good stuff. Really, really incredible season. We do have some new players coming in. I will show you guys when we get into the transfer window, but 3 youngsters came in. I will say 2 of them are strikers. We need depth. We need depth on the attacking side. So it's not that that we need the strikers necessarily, although they look really good. It's just we need that rotation, that depth, and stuff like that. So we've got that available. We still have a pretty decent amount of wage budget. If I were to actually draw a line here, I mean, Allen goes away unless we can find a way to just keep him as a honestly, truth be told, what needs to happen is that Green just needs to become our backup goalkeeper. And then a couple of these guys are actually youngsters that I just moved up temporarily, so I actually need to move them back down. Yeah, you need to move back down to the unders. I think you do too as well, O'Neill. Yes, you do. I just moved them much so it would be easier for me to select them for the couple games that we were playing those. O'Toole stays. Allen stays, of course. Everybody else, I think, stays. Question mark? I think so. Oh, Gary Waters. I love that Gary Waters is like our highest average rating. I mean, he only played 6 total appearances. 4 goals, though, for the guy. He's great. He did well. But is he really going to be a player that we're going to play? No, not with 3-star potential. Again, if he had 5-star potential, I'd be super excited about him. But he's just not. He's not gonna be there. He's a meme. That's all he is a meme. So obviously O'Toole needs to move on. We will not. He's not even on a contract right now. We're gonna straight up release him. I mean, he has potential, but are we ever? He's just not. He's just never gonna be there. I don't think we're gonna just get rid of him just so he. It's just not even here. Release on a free. That's fine. Harry Allen. Harry Allen, we're just going to be set for releasing as well right away. Curl, do I keep Curl around? I don't know about Curl. I feel like that's a big fat no, honestly. He's on 300 pounds per week. I mean, that's 300 pounds per week. I can go get somebody else for sure. Oh, Bradley. I just realized, I was like, why is there a 5 pound per week guy in here? Another youngster I forgot to move down. I don't think Curl sticks around. I mean, could we? No, we just don't even sell him. I think we set him for release. I just don't think, I think we need to do a little bit of an overhaul of the back side of things here. And then, what about Lecky here? Lecky's on 350 pounds per week. He's on a 6.82. He didn't play terribly. Is he really going to be able to make the step up, though? He's 22 years of age, maybe. Lawton Green, again, we want to keep as a backup. Kieran Wallace. Kieran Wallace, we'd like to keep around if we can, because we just need some depth in some few places. Khan, I don't think ever really, I felt like he played as well as we would like to see him, but he doesn't have another Euros contract. So at least we start with a couple of guys. I think I'm still okay with releasing the guys that we did release. And that does bring our finances down to, we're at 5309. So we got $4,000 or so to try to play around with here. Let's see what we can do with that. Hopefully we can make a squad out of this. And that's with a couple guys. In fact, yeah, I might as well show you these guys right now. Here's the 3 guys we got joining us. Like I said, 2 strikers. We got Andrew Connolly, who is a 3-star current ability, could be as high as 5-star. He is already as good as Ojungu and Solomon. Solomon does not have any potential, right? But Solomon may not be our future. He's been amazing this season, but he's not our future. He's just not going to get better, right? In theory. But this guy, 14 finishing, right? That's pretty amazing for a 14 or for an 18-year-old. So Andrew Connolly comes in as a potential for our future. James Jones comes in here, 17 years old. He could also play on the right-hand side. He is also better than most of these other guys. 5-star potential. So we'll see what he can do. We got him for 220 pounds per week. I'm sorry, no, we got him for more than that. I apologize. I don't see it here, but one of these guys we're paying a little bit more than I probably would have liked. The other one we're paying probably around 5. I think one's about 500 pounds per week. The other one's around 700. Might be a bit of a stretch, but they have so much potential. I'm hoping that if they live up to their potential, it's worth it. And then Dan Hughes comes in here for like 200 pounds per week or something like that. We actually got a pretty good bargain for him. And he is down here. He's not amazing right now. I did not bring him in because I knew he was going to be amazing right now, but he's got a lot of potential. So he's basically like almost like a Harry Beckman potential replacement. We'll see. But he's probably not going to make the starting squad right away. But if he can live up to any part of his potential, we either sell him on for some money later or we didn't spend that much money on him and we're okay with that. So those are the 3 guys. These 2 guys, I think, are definitely in the starting squad next season. Obviously, Dan Hughes does not look like he will be, but you never know. But we definitely have to get a new goalkeeper. So I'll be looking for that as well as just defense, really. Big time on defense. So I do appreciate you guys watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this season as much as I did. You got to give me a thumbs up for an amazing season, right? Come on. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time for our transfer special and end of season review. Thank you and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.